so quick. But I'm going to prank Slayman right here, right now, that my friend wants to have a baby with him. I'm gonna prank him that my single friend wants him to help her get pregnant. Now, I'm doing this for you guys. I've had so many messages from you guys on Instagram asking me to pull this prank on Slayman, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do right here, right now. I'm doing it for you guys. So wish me luck. I gotta set up because he's gonna be here any minute. Wish me luck. Hey.
Hey.
All good?
Yeah.
Before we go. No, before we go. Hey, just before we go, can I talk to you about something? Just before we go.
What's up?
So you know how I saw Melissa this week?
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't seen her in a really long time, and like, she's doing really well. Like, she's super happy. She's still single, which is a shame, but you know, she's very content. And she told me she shared some really big news.
Oh, what is it?
She wants to have a baby.
Oh.
And she's decided, like, she's single, so she's going to do it on her own. And it's a big step, but it's super, super exciting. And we were just talking about it and the whole sperm donor route and all that kind of thing. And she wanted me to ask you whether you might consider donating.
What?
I know, like, it seems kind of...
She wants me?
Yeah, like... We were talking about it, and
what?
She had already been to a clinic and like looked into the options, and you don't get any information on the donors. Like, you don't get to know anything about them, and she just thought it might be better with someone that she sort of knows and is familiar with, and obviously like can get a family history from. Like, there's so many unknowns when you go through a clinic, and obviously you would just be assisting in the initial phase. Like, it's not like she wants you to be the dad or anything like that. It would just be just that initial phase. And obviously I said I was fine with it. It's not up to me. It is your body, so you need to make that choice. But she really wanted to know, like, what if you would even consider it pretty quickly, because otherwise she'd have to get started on the whole donation route, and that can take a lot of time. So like, the sooner you can let her know, that would be good. What do you think?
I think you're joking.
Simon, why would I joke about that?
It's not a joke?
No, she wanted me to ask you.
Promise?
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
She wanted me to ask you. I'm asking you. I meant to ask it earlier, but...
Okay. Well, I mean, can we talk about this when we get home? Does it have to be talked about right now?
We're talking about it right now. Why do we need to talk about it?
Well, it seems like a big conversation to have, to just have a chat in the car about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I get that. But I don't think it really matters where we talk about it as long as we're talking, and we're already talking.
And so you would be fine for me to essentially be the father of your friend's kid?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be the father.
Well, I would.
You would have just...
Technically speaking.
You would have helped make her...
No, I understand the nuances of it, but you would be fine with that?
Well, I think it's up to you to make that choice.
But would you be fine with that?
Yeah, I would.
And so if we had a kid, it would be somehow technically related to your friend's...
Technically, yes, but...
And you would be okay with that?
Yeah, it would just be a technicality. It's not anything deeper than that. It's not like she wants you to, like, be the dad to the kid and be involved. Like, she wants to do it on her own.
I understand. I think I just need to get a breath of air.
What? What? Hey. What? I think he's freaking out. He's been gone for ages. Oh, wait, he's coming.
Hey, sorry, it's a loaded question, and I just had to...
Are you alright?
Yeah, look...
Like, I didn't mean to freak you out. I'm sorry.
You didn't freak me out, and to be perfectly honest, I would love to help your friend out. I do appreciate her circumstance, and it's not easy. I can understand it's hard for her. But to be frank, I'm tied up.
What?
I'm tied up.
What does that mean?
Okay, don't take this the wrong way, and I know you will, but just don't.
What?
I literally can't donate sperm at the moment because last November I ended up getting a vasectomy done. I had thought about it for a while, and I thought I wanted to get it done to just sort of prevent something happening that I guess I don't know if I want to happen right now.
You did not have.
And I didn't tell you because I didn't think it would go well, and so I just kept it to myself. Vasectomies are reversible, and so if I ever decided that I wanted to get it reversed,
No,
I
didn't.
could, but for the moment being, I want it, and
There's-
I'm keeping it done. And it
There's
explains why when we went to the beach, I couldn't swim. I had to leave it heal, and at that time I was acting a bit,
No,
you know,
didn't.
take my clothes off in front of you. TMI, I know, but yeah. And so, yeah, I guess you're just going to have to tell her that, look, Slayman would love to, but maybe don't divulge the full information to her. But
Okay, you did not have a vasectomy, Slayman.
I did,
no way.
and I didn't tell you because I didn't really want to
You would
upset
tell
you
me.
or hurt you with that whole
No, you didn't.
reasoning.
No, you didn't.
Well, I did. I've literally got a procedure report I can show you.
What?
I'll check when I...
Why would you get a vasectomy?
Well, isn't it obvious? November... There it is. I just got it done up in the Spring Hill Clinic. I mean, it was just a day procedure and it all went well. You can see, and then I'm due in February for my checkup just to make sure things obviously went according to plan. But yeah, no, like honestly, it was easier than I thought. And the reason, you know, I did it was because a friend of mine had it done and he told me, you know, how much just better it was. He didn't have to have that fear about something slipping or something getting through, if that, you know, makes sense, without him really wanting it to happen. So I thought, yeah, good idea. It's a bit of a preventative measure.
What? Why would you do that?
Sure you can tell the reason, Kate.
Do you like not want to have a baby with me?
Hey, I'm Michael. I work in the Everglades as a guide and a scientist, and I use TurboTax. It's a very simple process. Like, I really don't have to do that much, even with 2 jobs. It's just like provide my forms, one and done. I did have